Stop. Hello everyone and welcome to Simply Made Homestead. Well, today I just wanted to give you a little update on our little goaties. They are into mischief as always. They're trying to get the little tie on my shorts here. Fiona, you have been fed, children. But anyway, they are doing so well. And let's see if I can get you. They are lap goats for sure. Here's Fiona. They are just wanting to nibble and chew on things all the time. Athena, no. Here's the little Miss Athena. Yes. They're doing really good. They're growing. We weighed them a few days ago. They're about 18 pounds apiece. Athena is 3 weeks older than Fiona, but they are doing really, really well. We had one little, Athena was having some runny eyes. They weren't cloudy or puffy or anything like that. So I just put some eye wash in there. It was Clear Eyes for Animals. I put that in there. Followed by a little terramycin, just a little dabble in there twice a day for a couple of days, and she looks really good. I'm not at all sure that she may have a little allergy, or I don't know, maybe she got a little dust in there. It's so dry around here. We all should be tearing from the dust blowing around from the lack of rain. But anyway, they are doing beautifully. They are eating well. They haven't had any trouble at all. They're still getting their bottle, but they're going to be off of that really, really soon. Now today, my husband, he is in the middle of working on some boards that we're going to put on the outside of the run of their little area. Yes, I love you too. Yes, I do. And I just wanted to show you guys that. Now over here, you can see that things progressed quickly for us. And we didn't even get our little 45s put up. We haven't gotten our boards put on the outside. We put 1x4s up. On the chicken side, we put them up just to, for aesthetics purposes, to make it appealing and pretty and just give it a finished look. Over here, we're gonna do it for the same reason, but the main reason we're doing it like right now is because they like to see how close she is, because I'm on the opposite side and she wants to come visit. So they get to pushing and bouncing, and those staples, after the weather change and things like that, they get really weak. They pop out by themselves. So, all right, now this is, see how nice it looks when it's all finished? We've still got to put our little cross things, our little 45s in the corners. We just did that for looks, just to make it appealing. Since it is in our backyard here, and our lot is small and our house is right there, we tried to make it, make it appealing. You can see I still need to paint one side of the hen house. But anyway, it gives a really nice finished look. All right, and you can see Sweetie Pie over there in the shop. He kind of breezes in and out. He's shirtless today, so we're not going to go over there and bother him right now. But anyway, he's working on those boards, getting them all painted, getting them sized so we can get them all stapled up and make the house nice and secure for our girls. Alright guys, there is somebody else I want to introduce you to. This is Ash. He is the sweetest little rooster. He is a silky. One of the grandkids named him. But he is Ash. I want to get over here in the light so you can see him a little better. Isn't he beautiful? I just love him. He's so sweet. Not all of them will let me do this. Let me get lovin's like this. But he comes over to me every time I come in here, and he wants some lovin's, don't you, buddy? Huh? Can you look up at the camera and say hi? But he is a sweetie pie. I adore him. Let me show you the rest of the kids. All right, now I am not real sure, but I think these are, I call them the twins, because I swear they are like the double mint twins. They go everywhere together. The other day they were out in the yard and they were walking across the yard and they were walking step by step together. And one of them's name is Starlight, and I can't remember the other one. Over here we've got, and I think both of them are males, are little cockerels. And here is little Wednesday. She got her name because when she was little, she had the biggest poof on her head out of all the silkies. So my grandson named her Wednesday because, you know, hump day. But she's black too, which is kind of cool for Wednesday from the Addams family. So she's not real friendly, but she will let you pick her up. Now one of the white ones is super friendly. But aren't they beautiful? You gotta admit, they are beautiful, beautiful chicken. But anyway, little Miss Wednesday, I believe she's my only girl, which is very disturbing. We've got 3 little self-blue Americanas that we hatched and 3 black copper Marians. And I think the majority of the chickens in here are roosters, which are gonna have to come out pretty quick because they're getting older and we're gonna have to separate them. I was sure hoping for more girl silkies, but we'll just have to keep trying. I don't know about your farm, but we can grow some roosters around here. Now these guys, there's only 3 of them going at it right now, 2 of them. We call them the choir. Because about every morning, about mid-morning, a whole bunch of them start singing. And they probably all want that one little nesting box. And every one of them is probably carrying on just because they all wanted that one nesting box. There's 3 vacant, but yeah, that's how chickens roll. They all want the same nesting box. All right, I've got to show you this right here. It's just a pretty picture, isn't it? There's our dog Sadie and some of our chickens. We have 3 different pens, so we let them out. Each pen gets to go out on a different day because to keep the roosters from fighting. Our poor Sadie, she has got a serious skin condition, so we've been working on that. We just today we tried something new, and she's still itching, but she smells better, and we're hoping that it's going to help her. We really are. But anyway, what we did, we bathed her. We made our own oatmeal bath. All right, now here are the baby quail. We have this little room off of the shop, and I've got just this octagon shaped dog pen. Let me get it unzipped here. And they're 2 weeks old. I believe they're 2 weeks old. There they are. They are growing like little weeds and just doing really, really well. We do have an assortment of colors. They still have their heater in here. And so we turn it on at night and turn it off during the day because it's super warm during the day now. Okay, so the oatmeal bath that we made for her, I just did some research online trying to find natural remedies to, you know, help her, because we've taken her to the vet before. A couple of times she's been to the vet for the same thing, and they put her on all kind of steroids and medications and shots, and we're like constantly going back, and it's just, it was like that she constantly had to have these steroids and all like this to be able to stay well. So we want to try to figure out the problem, what's causing it, rather than just, I don't know, I guess quickly healing it and masking it over or whatever. So we started with the oatmeal bath. I took a cup of oatmeal, regular oatmeal, a cup of oatmeal, a cup of baking soda. I ground up the oatmeal really fine, and then I put in 4 cups of water, and I actually heated it up on the stove some just to kind of help soften the oatmeal and kind of mix everything together. I just heated oatmeal and water on the stove, and then I added the baking soda in and then stirred it all around. So anyway, mixed that all up, and we put that on her, got her good and wet, and we really coated her down with that oatmeal shampoo. And it doesn't lather or anything like that, but we really coated her down and just let it sit on her for a while. Just kind of let her hang out. We hung out with her and just let it kind of sit on her skin. And since we can't really soak her, we don't have a way to do that, we just let it sit there. So then we rinsed it off, and then I also read where that apple cider vinegar can help, like the inflammation and things like that, because she does have some, they're not bad sores, they're just little sores, and she's losing some hair along her back. So anyway, so I mixed in, I took a quart jar, mason jar, put half apple cider vinegar and half water, and we mixed that all up, and then we poured that over really well, like a rinse. We used the whole quart on her, and then we just left that. We didn't rinse it off in hopes that maybe that can help her out. Now, I also read that you can like mix some witch hazel and water, like equal parts, and spritz them with that. I know witch hazel, I love witch hazel, and I'm a firm believer in it, but it burns like on an open sore, and some of her places on her back, I don't want to burn her. I was worried about that even with the baking soda and stuff like that, but anyway, she seemed fine. So that's what we're doing. We have changed her food. We've gone back and forth. We were buying blue, and then she was still kind of itchy, and then we went to the cheaper stuff, and so anyway, yeah, I think we're going back to blue, because she just itches. She's been itching even more with the cheaper food. So I do think it's environmental, but if you have any remedies that you know about, please let me know, because we are very curious and really looking and researching and trying to find the best for our little pup there, because she's a sweet thing. She keeps the squirrels out of the bird feeder. So, but anyway, guys, thank you so much for being here with me today. I hope you've enjoyed our little tour. It was a very small one, but with the goats and the chickens and the quail and our little puppy dog there. Oh, I have to tell you this. Yesterday, our cat, now we found, you know how cats will leave a mice at your door to show you, look how good I was and what a good job I did? Well, we had a first yesterday. Our cat, his name is Corn Dog. Some of you have met him or have seen him. And he wanted out the front door. So I let him out the door. It's a glass door. I let him out the door, and he quickly showed back up at the door. We hadn't even walked away from out of the living room. He quickly showed up back at the door, and he's sitting there looking through the glass at us, me and my husband, with a bird, a little sparrow in his mouth. Now, I am not pro on the cat killing the sparrow. I love my birds of all shapes, form, and sizes. So I wasn't happy he got a bird, but he was so cute and so proud of himself, sitting there looking through the door with his bird in his mouth, and just wanted to show us. And I think he really wanted to come inside and bring it in to us, but we didn't let that happen. But anyway, just had to share that. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for being here with me today and just hanging out on our little farm and visiting with our animals. If you enjoy videos like this, or if anything that we do or share with you is helpful to you, please subscribe to our channel and share us with your friends and family. We really would appreciate it. And sharing us is the absolute best thing you can do to help us. So until next time, take care and God bless.